In Bocchi the Rock, we clearly see that Kita is the exact opposite of Hitori. While Hitori is quiet and introverted, Kita is outgoing and extroverted. We could say that Kita is more like Nijika out of the other three. In the manga, they do hang out as we see in the amusement park, where Kita and Nijika are really excited about going on the rides and the festival and the food and everything. I don't remember what happens in that arc, but as we see with Rio and Hitori, they're out. They don't want to talk to people, they don't want to do anything. Eventually, they do get caught up in the shenanigans of riding the rides, but the ones who are truly excited about it are Nijika and Kita. Many would say that those two are more alike, but at least in my opinion, I would say that Kita is a lot more like Hitori. The difference between Kita and Hitori is that extrovertedness and introvertedness. Mrs. Kita Ikuyo suffers from, in my opinion, what is FOMO, or the fear of missing out. You can see that in the way that she's always on her phone and she uses lots of social media to share her life. Spoilers for the manga in chapter 33, but while she's sleeping at Bocchi's house to get ideas for songs and song lyrics and how she is able to express Bocchi's songs, Hitori's songs, my bad, I'm sorry. She claims to Bocchi, or I think in her head, I'm not too sure, that her life is boring. She's not special, she's just an ordinary girl, and in comparison to Rio and Hitori, she has nothing talent. She has no talent, she has nothing special about it. Her life is normal and just sad, honestly. Because of good old FOMO, Kita online and in her school life, she does many things that seem normal or popular, things that others would do. And if other people do it, then what is so special about you? Nothing, because you're just like everyone else. I believe that Kita understands that, and in the anime and even in the manga, you can see that she does understand that, which is why Rio and Hitori are such interesting and entrancing people to her. She sees that they are their own people, they are special, they have things that they enjoy, not just societal norms. They have something that speaks to them as a person, and she does not have any of that. So why do I think that Kita is more like Hitori? Her insecurity, which is something that people who suffer from the fear of missing out usually have. They're insecure about something in themselves that would cause them to feel lonely or just not appreciated. So they resort to doing things that make them feel cool. Things that personally they aren't interested in. Hitori has the same insecurities as Kita, but her introvertedness keeps a part of Hitori content by not missing out on what other people are doing, because she enjoys being alone. A part of her does, and that keeps her from not being as insecure as Kita is, or at least being able to show her insecurities that to the max. And I think that being able to portray someone who's able to talk, be extroverted, be outgoing, but someone who has deep insecurities about that fact that usually people like Bocchi who have social anxiety would be jealous of. But in fact, Kita shows jealousy towards Bocchi for being her own person, for being someone that she is, while not exactly fine with, is someone who has the ability to grow out of her shell with something that she's passionate about, which Kita does not have. So I think the author did an amazing job with her character, and I feel like she can be a good role model to show that, hey, people who are outgoing also have problems with them themselves, and that you should not be going along with societal norms just to fit the feeling of being accepted by others. You should be doing what you like, what you appreciate, the things that make you happy, and not the things that make others happy.